In episode 75, Safety, Environmental, and Social Risk, we focus on the responsibilities that reach beyond project metrics, the duty to protect people, the planet, and the communities that make every initiative possible. Safety, environmental stewardship, and social responsibility together define the human and ethical dimension of risk management. They ensure that success is measured not only by schedule and cost, but also by the absence of harm and the presence of integrity. Projects that neglect these dimensions invite accidents, protest, and reputational loss. Projects that embrace them earn legitimacy, stability, and trust, the foundations of enduring performance. Hazard identification and job safety analysis form the cornerstone of workplace protection. Every activity must be examined for potential injury, equipment failure, or exposure before work begins. Job safety analysis breaks complex operations into steps, evaluating hazards at each point and prescribing controls such as protective gear, procedural safeguards, or barriers. This proactive mapping converts vague caution into tangible prevention. By capturing risks before they materialize, teams replace fear with preparedness. In high-risk environments, this discipline transforms culture. Workers see safety not as compliance but as care, a visible commitment to everyone's return home unharmed. Environmental impact assessment is equally vital, ensuring that progress does not come at ecological cost. Each project must identify how its operations affect air, water, soil, and biodiversity. The mitigation hierarchy, avoid, minimize, restore, and offset, guides responsible decision-making. Avoidance prevents damage outright, minimization reduces footprint, restoration repairs harm, and offsetting compensates for unavoidable impacts. This structured approach ensures environmental duty is deliberate, not symbolic. Projects that integrate environmental risk early experience fewer regulatory delays and stronger community support. Sustainability ceases to be a slogan, it becomes operational practice rooted in foresight and respect. Community relations shape the social license to operate. Every project touches local people through noise, traffic, employment, or land use. Stakeholder expectations must be identified and managed transparently. Listening sessions, community briefings, and grievance channels create dialogue rather than opposition. Social risk grows where communication falters. Projects that treat communities as partners rather than obstacles transform tension into trust. Respectful engagement reduces protest risk, accelerates permitting, and enriches local development. The essence of social risk management lies in empathy, the recognition that every decision has human ripple effects that deserve acknowledgement and dialogue. Health protocols ensure that the well-being of personnel remains a visible priority. These protocols include hygiene standards, vaccination requirements, fitness for duty checks, and medical response readiness. Incident response planning ensures that when illness, injury, or contamination occurs, actions are swift and coordinated. Health risks often appear invisible until they disrupt operations. Protocols make them manageable. Aligning with occupational health standards, such as those from the World Health Organization or national agencies, provides structure and credibility. Health assurance is not just protection, it is productivity preserved through care for those who deliver the work. Permits, inspections, and reporting cadences provide the compliance backbone for safety and environmental programs. Regulatory permits confirm lawful operation. Inspections verify adherence. Reporting proves transparency. These processes should follow a consistent calendar to avoid lapses. Pre-inspection checklists, corrective action tracking, and regulator engagement build confidence with oversight bodies. When authorities see discipline, they grant flexibility. When they see neglect, they impose scrutiny. Cadence converts compliance from reaction to routine. Permits and reports may appear administrative, yet they represent the contract between organization and society, permission to act responsibly under shared rules. Contractors' safety standards are essential, as many incidents occur through third parties. Contractors must meet the same expectations as internal teams before entering a site. Onboarding should include safety induction, hazard briefings, and verification of training or equipment certifications. Pre-qualification processes assess safety performance history and incident rates. Clear alignment at the outset prevents later friction. Contractors should be viewed as extensions of the organization's commitment to safety, not exceptions to it. By making safety an entry requirement rather than a learning experience, organizations create one unified culture of protection across all participants. Near-miss logging and trend analysis reveal risk before it injures. A near miss is an unplanned event that could have caused harm but did not. Recording these incidents, analyzing patterns, and acting on them prevents future accidents. Organizations that treat near-miss data seriously move from reactive to predictive safety management. Patterns may reveal weak supervision, faulty tools, or training gaps. The act of reporting near misses also builds openness, signaling that identifying weakness is valued, not punished. Over time, trend analysis from these logs becomes the radar that detects hidden hazards long before impact occurs. Emergency drills and escalation channels maintain readiness for the worst day. Fire, chemical spill, weather, or security events demand practiced responses. Drills test evacuation routes, communication systems, and command coordination. Escalation channels define who declares an emergency, how alerts flow, and what thresholds trigger external assistance. Drills are not theatrical, they are training for clarity under stress. A well-rehearsed team acts decisively when pressure rises. In safety and environmental response, seconds matter. Routine drills turn chaos into choreography, ensuring that practice translates into protection when reality tests the plan. Ethical sourcing within the supply chain extends safety and social responsibility beyond the fence line. Suppliers should be screened for labor conditions, human rights practices, and environmental compliance. Audits verify claims of sustainability and ethical labor use. Modern slavery, child labor, or unsafe factories introduce moral and reputational risk that no contract clause can neutralize after exposure. Ethical sourcing ensures that project success is not built on hidden harm. Transparency across tiers of suppliers transforms responsibility from slogan into standard, proving that safety and fairness matter in every transaction, not just on site. Key performance indicators anchor measurement. The total recordable incident rate, or TRIR, remains a core metric, but leading indicators like near-miss reporting rate, training completion, or corrective action closure offer earlier insight. Lagging metrics show what has happened. Leading metrics show what is likely to happen next. A balanced dashboard of both enables proactive management. Regularly reviewing these metrics with leadership embeds accountability. Numbers alone mean little unless they spark dialogue, but dialogue built on data drives progress. Measurement turns commitment into momentum. Integration of safety, environmental, and social risks with project planning ensures that these factors influence schedule, scope, and cost from the start. Risk registers should include SES items alongside financial or technical ones. Environmental dependencies affect permitting. Safety constraints affect productivity. Community relations affect access. Integrating these dimensions keeps risk management holistic. When they are isolated in separate reports, warning signs arrive too late. Integration aligns all forms of protection, human, natural, and organizational, under one governance rhythm. It ensures that ethics and efficiency advance together. Transparent communication after incidents defines credibility. Concealment destroys trust faster than the incident itself. Stakeholders, regulators, and communities must be informed promptly, accurately, and empathetically. Communication should outline facts, immediate actions, and preventive steps. Accountability must be visible, but so must commitment to learning. Apology and remediation speak louder than silence or denial. Organizations that respond with honesty and openness often emerge stronger. Crisis communication, done well, transforms a setback into proof of integrity, showing that responsibility extends beyond prevention to compassion in response. Responsible delivery builds trust. Safety, environmental stewardship, and social engagement are not optional ethics. They are strategic assets that sustain access, reputation, and morale. When projects safeguard people and planet with the same precision used for budgets and timelines, they demonstrate maturity. The result is resilience, an organization respected by its workforce, trusted by its neighbors, and licensed by its regulators. In the end, SES risk management is the practice of conscience as control, where the pursuit of value never outruns the duty to do no harm. Thanks for listening. For more audio courses, daily newsletters, and more, please visit BareMetalCyber.com.